Well, I'm still here. I haven't had any sleep yet. And it seems to just be getting worse and worse. I'm not sure whether to pack up and make a run for it. But the mountain's dark and the way would be difficult. Or just roll myself back up and shut my eyes. It's going to be very difficult even with a head torch to find myself off the way of this mountain. So I guess I'm going to have to stay here. I'll see you tomorrow, I hope. Good morning, I'm in Ennerdale and it's the middle of May. The forecast is pretty poor for tomorrow morning. I've set out to do some wild camping on Bowness Knot, a 300-metre fell at the head of the valley. Am I going to stay dry? Am I going to stay comfy? Or will the wind blow me into the next valley? Stay tuned and find out. Now, it's worth bearing in mind some of the rules in wild camping when you come to the Lake District. Always above the highest dry stone wall, leave no trace, no litter, fly camping, that kind of thing. This time I've tried to bring the absolute minimum. But in changing weather, the absolute minimum isn't. So, thermal sort of long johns and a long sleeve top. I've got a comfortable air mattress, I'm hoping. A liner for my sleeping bag, which I wouldn't need if the weather was going to be better. And so forth. So there's only so far you can chop it back. I'm going to trundle through the woods. You be the judge if I brought too much. The first stage is going to be finding somewhere to pitch, so bear with me. Right, almost at the top now. Let's see what we find. Bowness Knot. It's not in Bowness. There's a little place to drop anchor. Absolutely. And let's have a look at the view from my living room. I might not be in the middle of nowhere. This is the head of the valley, but I think you'll agree as places to stay go, this is up there. Only about 4.5k, what's that, nearly 3 miles, and I've been able to come and potentially drop anchor here. Oh yes. So that's the tent basically set up. I'm using the MSR Hubba Hubba. Cozy for one, well, probably cozy for two, but roomy and lovely for just the one. And while you take a look at the scenery, I'm going to finish setting it up, tying the guy ropes down. Enjoy. So the shadows are lengthening a little bit and it's nearly time for me to start cooking a bit of tea. But before I do, I think it's important to maybe answer a question you might have been thinking. If this place is so awesome and it's so healing the way it is and it has the beautiful views that it does, why on earth would he share its location wouldn't you keep it to yourself? Well, yes and no. If you can't respect people to try and do it because they're going to do it anyway, no one will ever go anywhere. There'll be a blanket ban across the fells that whether it's fly camping, responsible camping if you want to call it that, it'll just be you can't. And I have to say that if you're going to stop people because of a few, then it's going to be very, very difficult for anyone to ever set foot in a place like this. What do you think? Good evening, welcome to Cooking with AJ. This time I'm cooking before I start. I've made sure I've got a decent first aid kit handy. Chili oil, because last time my other video when I went to put this down, I bumped it on the chair and I stuck it in my calf and it bled like an absolute nuisance. So this time, more careful. My little kitchen setup here, because I don't like everything to be everywhere. And I'm going to try some of these little beefsteaks. Again, my little litter bag that everything is going to go in. So, note for next time, tongs. Perfection. So the sun slowly sinks in the west. Now I've decided with the weather closing in, we're going to miss out on an awesome Instagram style sundown. So what I'm going to do is hit the sack early. It's about 9 o'clock. It's going to be very dark soon. So, and I think I can hear just the start of rain. So I'm going to draw a line under it. We can see what happens tomorrow. I'm ready to throw on trousers, get my kit. It's all within arm's reach, as is a little head torch. Okay, right, nighty night. We'll see what tomorrow brings. I don't think it's going to be as lovely as today. Good night. Well, since I'm awake, I thought I might as well show you the slight battering we're getting in the wind. Probably no more than 25 to 30 mile an hour gusts at the minute. Well, it's really got going now. 40, 45. Constant wind. All I can do is just sort of lie here and look at them take off. So cross my fingers and hopefully I'll be dry in the morning. Well, not quite the Instagram style reveal you expected. Ooh. So I think we can safely say good result from the tent. I've stayed comfortable. It hasn't been quiet. Look at that driving rain. Zero views to be had. Look at that. Absolutely. Oh, just apocalyptic. Right, time to pack up. And there we go. Leave no trace. And if you certainly want illustration of how conditions can change here in the Lake District, if you expect a sunny night and a lovely morning, it's not always the case. Well, I have to say, even with this weather now this morning, it's been fun. As long as you've got a technique to disassemble the tent, obviously the insides first, then you run around after all the bits flapping in the wind. It's been good times. Not a lot of sleep, but lots of views. I haven't walked very far, but I've had lots and lots to enjoy. The sights, the sounds, the silence, the relaxation. Even in this, the healing effects of nature. They can't be understated. Well, till next time, thanks for joining me. Maybe the world will be a bit better.